Hello.
Hello.
Okay. One.
And now that we've got tunnels, now we can do a route. So we switch over to the Metro Line tool, and we're going to do 2 routes. One going this way, stopping at each stop for now, till we revamp it later. And now here, be careful. So complete the line, and then rather than move the stop, make sure you have it creating a new line, and let's go in the opposite direction. The metro tunnels work just like roads. There are 2 tracks, one going in each direction. So we can have basically a clockwise route and a counterclockwise route. And that should help move some people around, at least for now, and get a little bit of the traffic off the road. Try and think about your metro station placement as kind of a top priority. You want to be in kind of these population centers, or where there's a lot of people that might potentially be working, like that office park. Because moving the tunnels is generally easy enough. You can bulldoze those, reconnect them in any way, add maybe a stop over here, and have tunnels that kind of connect with each other. But moving the stations, it's a little bit more expensive, and requires you to potentially bulldoze a building. So they have a very small footprint of just, what is it, 2 by 2 squares? But they move lots and lots of people around. In fact, if you look, you can see all the people pouring in and out of the metro already, which is fantastic. So we're already getting some people off the road. That is a great thing. You can see that we are having a ton of problems over here with our office space. Looks like kind of like a post-apocalyptic world already, because most of them are abandoned. We don't have enough educated workers to support these jobs. So that's a really important thing to keep in mind, is you unlock offices and university at the same time, but people need to go to school, and that takes years. So they're not ready to fill in the workforce just yet. So if you expand office space too fast, and especially IT clusters, they can run into this problem. If you do have that problem, don't worry, it probably will sort itself out as long as you have all the right zones kind of filled in. Yeah, keep in mind, I've kind of thrown things together in the city, so we see all these different influences in a really short matter of space. You have your European offices, your IT cluster high-rises, green cities, European apartments, and regular North American apartments. So you can really kind of mix and match and give each area its own flair. But generally it wouldn't be kind of just right across the street from one another like this. But again, we're just kind of slapping this together for the purposes of the tutorial. Hopefully you found this one informational and educational. Again, this is one of my favorite milestones for a city, is unlocking the high density options as well as the metro. It really enables you to start growing leaps and bounds. And the more your city grows, the more tax money you can rake in. What's going on? Moving us here back in City Skylines, the next episode of the How To series, and in today's episode we're going to be talking about trains. So a while back we bought this tile, and it's got some train tracks running through it. Now if your map has these train tracks built in, it means it has outside connections. So in other words, trains can come from off map and leave the map to import-export goods to and from your city. Now if you don't have one of these tiles, you can still build a train network for getting your sims around your city, but this is a really nice development when you can unlock it, because not only can you get people coming into your city